Hey guys, welcome. We are live on RC Talk, and if ever you guys want to jump in, let me know in the chat. Actually, I'll put the link in the chat in a couple seconds, and or drop me an email at the Tank RC, the Tank RC at gmail.com, and I'll make sure to send you an invite like I do on most people here. And sometimes we're logged early and we just chit chat before the broadcast. So we're waiting for some people to jump into the chat, and I'll bring my chat over here and I can paste the link to join also. And here's a link to join. If any of you want to join in, you're more than welcome. Hopefully we'll have some more people that jumps in like almost every week, unless people are like me and they get a cold. Cold is not fun, so I'm actually sucking on a fisherman friend right now, which I had here. Oh, here they are. I'm actually having my wife's fisherman friend, which are the cherry. I ran out of mine, which are the normal one, which are a heck of a lot stronger. So I gotta go to the store and get some. So how are you doing, Kagan?
Good, good. Another week.
I've been working on the Winnebago. Some people probably noticed this week on some of the social media sites, I fixed my fridge. Let me show you on the other camera on top. It's going to look better, and I can actually show you the finish of the fridge, actually. It's like wood finish, but it's actually cardboard. So it's actually really nice little finish, and the top of the table also is like that. So it makes it for a really nice finish everywhere. I decided to wrap the whole fridge around, just like modern fridge now. They got kind of a wood panel on it, on some Winnebago. And I did do a drawer. Let me center it. All in styrene. So I actually did a drawer inside that pulls out, and you can't pull it out more because I did put a stopper underneath it. So this is as far as it's gonna go. So it can never come out. Then you can just push it back in. So that's gonna be lots of fun. And at Michael's, it's fun the stuff you find also. I found some little Coke can. So I'm gonna glue those in the fridge. So that should be kind of cool. And also at Michael's, I found some tools to put on the bench. So those are actually all metal. So they're a heck of a lot cheaper than the Pro line or the other ones you find. I think this was like $350 for the whole set. So Michael's, where you go where the dollhouse are and stuff to make miniature stuff, they're all there. So it's all good. RC Bashful Boy, good evening. Ken's on there. How you doing? Bull Gear RC's there. Breaking Silence is there. Alex Norton is there. Ken is there. BLX Matt RC, how you doing? RC Bashful Boy. Travis RC's there. So Travis RC, have you finished that Jeep yet? Did you shorten the wheelbase a little bit? He's got my son's old Jeep, the Jeep body. So that should look kind of sweet. And I do have the interior that I worked on also, which has a sink. And I painted that chrome, and I did some black accent just to make it look nicer. And I decided to go with a bright orange and decided to put a rope underneath the side that makes it like a cushion. So little tiny touches on it should make it kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Very unique.
Hopefully I'll win a lot of scale points. At the Canadian G6, I'm thinking of running this. Hopefully they do have a class 1, class 0 class. If not, I'll run my other one. But we'll see. I'll probably run this in class 0. Hopefully they'll have a trail this year. Travis saying no, not yet. He's getting it, getting ready for UW. Wow, that's a Uwari. GCM Racing does it twice a year in NC. Oh, really? I know here they're supposed to do one here, and I told Chris to tell me when they're going to do the invite and open up for public because I want to go this year. It's about a 4-hour drive from here, but I still want to go. So that should be interesting and fun to do. And if I start coughing too much, I'll probably stop or mute myself and put myself on mute or whatever. Hey, James Swift, how are you doing? I know that GCM Racing has a lot of events all over the U.S. and Canada. I think he has more events in U.S. And before, he's the one that used to go there and get it started, but now he's got other people doing it for him, which really takes a lot out of him, which is good because it's hard to coordinate all those events. So, Kagan, you're saying you have an event close to you? Mute yourself. Oh, yeah. Jack wants me to mute myself. Maybe I should do sign language. It's going good to good tandem. Hey, we have Tandem C Television in the house. Hey, thanks for jumping in. Really appreciate it. If you want to jump in live, go right ahead. There's a link a little higher. If not, I can send you an email and you can jump in live and just talk to us about RC. I'm just waiting till we get more people in here, and I'll talk about a couple new things that are out on the market that I noticed this week. So, Proline does not make shocks for the E-Revo. No, they don't. They only make it for the Slash. The shocks that you have should, it's pretty rare that I see a shock cap pop off E-Revo. It's really weird that it did. Try putting it back. If it stripped a little bit, try putting some Teflon around the, and you find those in the plumbing aisle. Go one or twice and try the Teflon. The Teflon should really hold it in there, should help your plastic cap in there. Try that first. I know that Ken had a couple problems with his RC, and he posted it into Discord. So, and I am live right now on Discord. I am speaking. You should hear me, and you should hear everybody that's in the chat also. But right now they're kind of quiet. Yeah, Teflon is pretty good, even though your cap is plastic. Don't put 2 or 3 3 or 4 wraps around it. Don't go that heavy. Once or twice should be good enough. And then try putting your cap back on. It should hold it. And try getting a new cap because it probably did strip. So, or it wasn't on tight from the start. So
you want to run the tape with the threads too, so that you're screwing it. That you don't unravel the tape when you're screwing it on.
That's correct.
Would you be able to run the shortest slash shocks available on it?
I barely heard you.
Would you be able to put the shortest slash shocks on your Evo?
No, the shocks for an E-Revo are short, very short.
They're like
There's Kagan showing you one here. Kagan, I'll present you. Hold on.
Like that. These some at once.
But see, the way you got your shocks, they're the right way. The way I saw Ken's shocks, they're flipped the other way, which are backward.
Okay. So the
That's
caps
the
are...
way. That's the way they should be installed. The cap should be towards the middle of the truck. But I remember seeing your picture, Ken, and your picture showed the caps on the other side. That's probably why they came out.
Right.
Steve OD's in the house? No way. Steve OD's not in the house. He's sick. He's sick in the head, that guy. He's sick in the head. Oh, yeah. Shit. He's there. He's there. He might hear you. You're in Westmaid territory this week.
Jack's in the house too.
So Steve OD, I did send you an email. I sent a whole bunch of people emails if you guys want to jump in. And TEN-SCTE Television was talking a little bit earlier, so he's there also in the chat room. And just so you know, TEN-SCTE, my name is Frank, but I am not the same mechanic as your Frank. Your Frank is special, the one you have on your videos. I don't know if you guys ever been or watched some of his video at TEN-SCTE Television. It's funny. It's well made.
TEN-SCTE, I'll check it out.
Tank, are you going to talk about Google Plus? There's nothing to talk about. It's over. It's done. It's finished.
Dead.
But I find it funny. Like you try to run the app, and it brings you to Google Plus, and it tells you Google Plus consumer is no more available, which means Google Plus Pro or Google Plus, when you pay for it, will be back or should be back. So I'm thinking it might come back, but only for people that want to pay for it,
That makes
which
sense.
I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, right. Ask me if I'm surprised. I thought it'd come back as something to do more with YouTube or something, but
yeah. Well, that's funny. Like a while back, I don't know who bought who, but Google Plus and YouTube, they all got together, and and then they were together, but then they separated. But I found something very interesting last month when I received my payment from YouTube. It came from Google. So my payment came from Google. So, and I'm looking at it, I go, whoa, I thought Google and YouTube separated. So it was kind of weird.
gotta love corporations.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank is definitely special. That's true. And the way he has Frank working with his RC, because I think he's a 12-inch figure if I'm right, or somewhat, and but the way he's got the angles and all that, he looks a little shorter. He looks like our 8-inch figures or 6-inch figures that we actually used, but he's a little bit bigger guy, so it's kind of cool the way he does it.
Yeah, he says it's 12-inch.
Steve O'D's in the house.
What's going on, guys?
Pretty good. I got a cold. I think I caught your cold.
Oh, I had a migraine for the first time in like forever, all day today. So it's killing me.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Google and YouTube separated path. They wanted to become two different entities. Man, that must have been 5 or 6 years ago that they've done that. And me and Jack were talking about that all the time, and it was weird because they really were screwing up YouTube because the algorithm, what was going on, and the way you wrote messages before, it was fun because you did it one place and it went everywhere and everything was fine. But then it screwed up the algorithm. It screwed up a lot of things when they wanted to separate Google from YouTube because they wanted to do two different things. But now I guess it's not working, so I guess they're coming back together. I don't know. But they wanted to run two different companies. What's that? Oh my God, Steve O'D's got Stang.
Mustang. Is it the right way?
Yeah.
GT4, TTO2.
GT4.
That's very nice.
So are you gonna paint that black just like it is on the picture, or?
Well, it's like gunmetal gray on the picture.
Okay.
I had a car that was like, it was a 2010 or a 2011, and mine was Kona blue. It's like a pearl blue, so I'm gonna mock it after the one that I had.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I think I want to get aluminum drive shafts and stuff like that, some hop-ups for this thing.
Hey Wayne, how you doing, Wayne? Hey Wayne, are you gonna do your? Just wait, because Wayne had some news. Wayne had some news. Wayne received a package, and he was actually going to do a live unboxing. But because I was live, and I'm live every Thursday night, he decided not to. Just so he didn't step on my feet or whatever. So I appreciate that. That's kind of cool. But I want to know, are you going to still do your live? Because I told him if he does his live, I'll bring his live stream into my live stream. Like that, we can all watch it together.
Yeah.
So he found that a good idea, but he never let me know what he was going to do. So I'm asking him, he's in the chat room, are you going to do your live stream now that you're home? So we'll wait for his answer. James Swift, we started at 9:30 like usual. That's if I'm not late, and today I wasn't late, so. And Scottzilla has joined us.
Hey there, sorry I'm late.
Oh, no problem. We did not miss you. I mean, we're glad you're here.
Didn't miss anything.
I would have thought it'd take 2 hours to go to a fast food restaurant, but it did.
Okay, so Wayne at 10:30 is going live. So if I remember, and I'll try to remember, I'll start his YouTube live stream and I'll bring it into, like I usually do, a web page, and I'll just bring it into here, and we can all watch it together. So as long as you don't play music, Wayne, we shouldn't break any copyright.
I got this for the SMT10. So,
Oh, nice.
the Raptor.
Yeah, Raptor?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it should look good on there.
Ken is asking, how many RCs do you have? I don't have enough, because every time I see an RC, I want to get another one. I guess I don't have enough. I'm about 40 right now, or 45, or wait, 40 something. I'm over 40 anyways. But my age is 55. Well, I'll be 55 this year. So I'm still not caught up to my age, so I'm good.
So it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, and usually all the RCs I have no double. Well, I used to say that I have no double, but now I do. I actually own two E-Revos, which is on top. But to kind of protect myself, is one belongs to me, one belongs to my son. So I don't really have two. I have one, and one is my son's. So, but I try to get one RC of each type. Like I got an MO3 there, an MO5 there, I have an MO6 that I still have to put together. TTO2 there, that's my son's. That's the HP High Unicorn. That's a TTO2 with a 7.5 brushless motor. That thing hauls ass. TAO2 is there. TTO2 is there. This is in my three-wheeler. This is a TTO1. And that's a GCM custom truck. So a bunch of trucks, just a bunch. I should do a live stream and just put one RC at a time. We're gonna do like a 7-hour stream, just like RC Bachelor Boy.
Yeah.
Ken, holy cow! There's only 3 RCs in my house: E-Revo, and the rest are 4x4. Cool. Yeah, the Tempered Gen 2 is a nice little truck. It's a nice little crawler. It's like a comp crawler. The only thing I don't like about those small crawlers, they're too light. So no matter if you got good tires or not, they're just so light that you don't get the traction. You need weight to get traction for your crawler to be good, but that weight needs to be on the bottom. That's why those comp crawlers are so good, is because all the weight is on those axles. The motor's on the axle. The axles are all metal. That's why those RCs are so cool to crawl, and they just like go over rocks like crazy. Those are nice crawlers. What we have in like my TF2 there, or my SCX10 2, which is right there over my shoulder. I should put them somewhere else. It's easier to show. Those are more trail trucks, so they're fun to crawl with, but they're trail trucks.
Not as capable.
Yeah, not as capable. Yeah. Jack is saying hi, Kagan. BLX Matt RC, how you doing? Master of Variety, yes. Because when you drive an RC, they all drive differently, and that's what I love about, like, when I take a TF2 or an SCX10. The experience is completely different. When I take my Slash out, the 4x4, it's an experience. When I take my 2-wheel drive Slash out, that's a different experience, and that's what I love about it. They all drive differently, and they're fun. So BX Matt working on his Shugu body. That's going to be a heavy body if you put a lot of Shugu.
Yeah, those get heavy.
Probably more than a tube of Shugu, depending on the body size. Like for an XLX.
Ken says it's his wife's crawler, but she doesn't drive it. That's okay. You can drive it.
What body is Matt shoe gluing?
Yeah, Matt, which body are you shoe gluing?
Probably an Arma. I think Matt likes Armas, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, these finally came in.
Oh, you got your A-arms? Nice.
Yeah. Freaking 2 months, 3 months later.
You could probably turn around and sell them for 10 times what they're worth now.
Right.
So how do you get those A-arms, Steve?
They're only $6.30.
Why, they were back orders? You couldn't get them?
They didn't make them. Yeah, they were all back ordered. The only ones they made were for the Granite and the Sentin, and the Typhon is the buggy, so it's longer. The arms are longer, and they weren't available, so they're finally now available.
Yeah, I wanted to get some Arma body posts because Rich Duberbash said they worked really good on the MT Techno. But every time I was placing an order, they were always out of stock, so I never did order them.
Oh, the little rubber ones?
They were just the posts.
The body posts themselves.
I thought you meant like this. These things right here.
Looks like
I got some of those. I just haven't used them yet. I'm waiting to paint up the other body. I really need to drive the truck more often so I can bust the body up enough to put the new one on.
Oh, yeah.
I do like
RPM
that, the retainers, though, because when you're out bashing, you know, it's easy to lose one. In fact, I lose them when I'm racing occasionally because they just pop right off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it the MO5?
That's the new MO8, actually.
Oh, nice.
John from Neck Cruiser RC actually posted that on his Facebook and saying that Tamiya News, and they released this new platform, which is the MO8.
That's a two-wheel drive, right?
Rear
Yeah,
wheel?
that's
Yeah.
rear wheel drive, that one. But what's nice with these is that the center of gravity is low. Like the battery is all the way as low as you can go. The motor, everything is very, very low. 90% of the time, it's all at tire weight height. So they handle really good. And like they say here, it looks like a little bit of the MO7 design. So I don't know why they're doing this, but when you go on their website, it actually shows that it's going to fit most bodies. There's going to be 3 different wheelbase, and it's going to fit all their MO bodies that they have available for it. So it's interesting. And the other thing is Traxxas has came out with a new body. The new / Valentino Rossi VR46. It's a truck. It's not a body, but it's a truck.
Huh. That's
I guess it's a racer.
Yeah, they did the rally in that one.
But I find it weird that why the heck would they come out with a special edition body and only have it available in 2-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Well, two-wheel drive was probably
I think a few years back, before I was in RC, they had a Kawasaki Ryan Villapoto one as well.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Well, they had. I seen it on the Stampede.
Was that a 2-wheel drive as well, or did they have that one in a 4-wheel drive?
I think it was 2-wheel drive.
I don't know why they do that. That is strange.
Oh, yeah. So 2-wheel drive, it's kind of weird. And Proline. I saw this little article. I jump RC with the Traxxas Rustler. The best RC for dirt jump is the Rustler.
The 14-tooth pinion on that thing. That thing hauls.
Yeah.
Is that a white body?
I'm losing my... Yeah, it was a white body on that Rustler. I'm losing my...
voice.
Losing my voice, yeah. I wonder if I can get
quite a bit more money for that painted body, too. And it's not even low center of gravity.
For which one?
That Valentino.
Yeah. Yeah, the chassis is not even a low center of gravity. It's just a normal one.
Yeah, everything's real basic.
There's no 2-wheel drive / that comes with the LCG, right?
Not that I know of. I don't think. I think you got to do it yourself.
Buy it. You can. I don't think you can buy it fully assembled, but you can buy the low center gravity body and put it on there.
Chassis.
Yeah, there's the chassis. Yeah.
I think that's the way I'm gonna go for my Bandit because I cracked the chassis on it, so I'm gonna put a / 2-wheel drive low center of gravity chassis on it and put a J Concepts, what's it called, a Badger body on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't hardly hear him.
Yeah, me neither. It's very.
But it was just me.
No,
Sorry,
it's probably like me. It's a mic on his computer or on a phone or something. If you're not right in front of it, it doesn't pick you up.
'53 Ford is taped up, going flat black. Nice Blizzard FPV.
Proline also has these new wheels, which the Hoser wheel.
Yeah, Hoosiers.
They look sweet. They look really sweet, especially the front ones.
Right.
For a drag racer, if somebody's doing a drag racer, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
The bodies that they come for.
Yeah, they're nice.
I think those go on the 2-wheel drive, low center gravity / chassis.
Yep.
Yeah. The way they do it is you take the low center gravity chassis, but you also change the A-arms. You put the Rustler A-arms, which are a little shorter. There's a big thing on their website how to do it.
Oh, they put the Bandit A-arms on it too.
Bandit? Okay, yeah. Was it Bandit or Rustler? I can't remember.
Probably Bandit. The Bandit has way shorter arms.
Okay, it's Bandit. Okay, I couldn't remember. Thanks for clearing that up.
No problem. I have both.
And that's about the only news I have for new RCs, unless you guys know anything that came out this week.
The new what's it called? Kyosho.
The Pro Builders ones.
Is it the one with the 2 tires in the back, like a desert truck?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
70 to 80% built. It's Pro Builders something. It was on Harley's news this week.
Oh shit!
So you guys subscribe to iJump RC?
Never heard of him.
He used to do the Traxxas videos. In fact, he was doing a new video for Traxxas. That's why I was thinking. I think they have something new. But anyway, he did a live stream where he was editing his video. It was over 3 hours long, but it was pretty interesting to watch him edit because that's what he does for a living besides doing the video Traxxas video. So it was pretty interesting.
Well, editing takes a long time. When you really want it to look good, it takes a long time.
Because when you go online, like I use DaVinci Resolve, and everybody shows you how to do like a 1 minute from start to beginning. This is how you do a video. But this guy actually did a full video, so it was nice to watch somebody go through the whole process. Of course, I skipped over a few things, but I did watch all of it.
Did you learn anything?
I learned a lot.
Cool.
That's what Jack should do. Should videotape himself.
Yeah, it was interesting.
He does a lot of
to watch the workflow. Wow.
He does a lot of editing. Jack does.
Hey, John. John's in the chat.
I'm kind of going through a depression because I haven't done a video in over 3 weeks now.
Oh, yeah.
To go shoot something.
I
wanted to do that last race so bad. It was such a big turnout. I really wanted to, but I was stuck running the races like I'm going to do Saturday again. I'm going to be in charge of it again. So there'll be no video taking.
Somebody has to take
Camera on
charge.
your head.
All right?
Somebody has to take charge.
Yeah, maybe the guy who owns the track should be the one who's in charge instead of me.
Right. Just don't show up. You're responsible.
Well, here's the thing. There's this guy named, this is his real name. His name's Jerry Lewis. And he used to have the old track years ago. So for the last 10 years, he's always been in charge. And whenever there is a race, he always takes his stuff and he's always in charge. And I feel bad for him. So I'm volunteering to help out because I want him to have fun. I want him to go and be able to sit at his pit table and work on his cars and make sure instead of having to run back and forth. Even when he's running the races, when there's breaks between, he's the one watering the track. I feel bad for the guy, you know?
That's a
But
little
I think
much.
the owner of the track should be the one stepping up and running the computer and doing the check-ins and everything else. 'Cause I don't mind helping. There's a lot of us that we can put a rotation and we can take turns, you know, checking people in and running the races and announcing the races. But I don't think one person should have to do it all of the time.
Yeah.
Of course, some of us are better than others. I'm terrible at it. I don't have that gift of gab.
Well,
total
I can't
strangers.
find I can't find that new Kyosho truck. What was the name of it?
It's like pro build or something like that. It's 70 to 80. I guess the website says it's 70% built, but the commercial says it's 80% built.
Maybe I should go on Harley's website and
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, that'll tell you.
Seen MS did a commercial video of it.
Okay.
There's been some knockouts coming out for the low C rock race too, I guess. Knockoff RCs.
Yeah, some training.
Goes on Harley's too.
Yeah.
You need some scale water trucks, Scott, to drive around the truck to have people come out and drive their scale water trucks.
We need
between
to get
races.
RC Sparks' whole crew of trucks out there to move the dirt and set up the jumps.
Yeah, rake it all out. Yep. That'd be awesome. At least his remote control Bobcat. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
that would be nice. Yeah.
Last time we worked on the track, I got to drive the Bobcat for a little while. It was interesting. I didn't actually build any of the jumps, but I did get it on and off the trailer and stuff like that. So it's a start, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, we just got a big tool for doing stuff around here. Big old JCB.
Nice.
Tobacco.
That makes it easy.
Very nice.
There it is.
So here's the truck, Kyosho Rampage Pro.
Yeah, they used to have a Rampage. It was blue and yellow or something. I don't know if it had the tires in the back or it wasn't built already, obviously. But
it's a two-wheel drive truck. Outlaw Rampage Pro.
Does it have a price?
In yens, yeah.
Oh.
Not available here yet, apparently.
Let's see. If I do this and I go to Kyosho America and page, does it find anything?
Does it show Kyosho Wednesday on their page yet?
There's the Outlaw Rampage. That's the old one, the white and blue. $199, but it doesn't have the new one. Not available in America yet. So it's only available in that website I found, which is, I lost it. Here it is. Be the first to review this product. Sure. Should we click on it and get one over here to review it?
There you go.
Right. As long as you don't have to pay, no problem.
I find those two tires at the back, if they're real one, it's really going to make it heavy at the back. There we go. We have a good view of the cage here.
John's looking for a link, Tank.
John's looking for a link. I sent him an email.
John, he sent you an email.
Yeah, he sent you an email. Hold on. Let me post it again here. Invite people.
That's a solid axle in the back, huh?
Yep.
Yes, it is. So there you go. I just posted the link again here.
So what site did you find that one on? Because I'm on the Kyosho America and they don't show it.
Here, I'll post it in the comments here so people can actually see it also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's in the, I just posted it in the comments. If you guys want to go see it. I found it on Harley Design on his review. This is where I got it. So I'm giving him credit because he's the one that found it.
John.
What's up, John?
Hey, guys.
So the motor is actually, must be in front. Looking for the motor right now. Looks like it's got a rear end, unless it's motor on axle. Yes, it is motor on axle.
Is there a benefit to having that?
lower weight.
Yeah, lower center of gravity weight. Don't have the dry shaft to worry about. Gearing is going to be completely different because the transmission, and it's almost a direct drive. The transmission is part of the dry shaft, part of the axle.
Does it have a differential in it, or is it locked?
I have no idea if it's locked or not, but we can go look at the specs real quick to see. But I would think the rear should be locked and the front should not be locked.
Well, it's two-wheel drive, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. The front are not going to be locked. I'm on drugs. Good drugs, too. They're for my cold.
Cough drops, yeah.
Accessories, review,
Load up on the
review
cough
part.
drops.
I don't know if they're going to say if it's locked or not. Almost ready to run. Kit is nearly fully assembled. Full bar, 20 ball bearings in there. 3-piece front bumper.
Rear suspension is linked to the rigid axle differential to deliver smooth movement and superior traction control.
I like the shocks and the skid plates on it.
Yeah. It looks like a cool truck.
Looks like emulsion shocks too.
You got a video, but I'll make sure I don't put the audio. I don't think it's going to be locked. It's a full axle, but I don't think it's going to be locked.
John, did you see the GT4?
Did I see the what?
GT4?
No.
Oh, the Mustang. I showed it earlier.
I just got home. Who makes it?
Tamiya.
Tamiya. It's the 30th anniversary, Tamiya.
Steve O.D. was showing off. He just got it for the next build.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I thought you meant there was something new that came out this week.
No, it's new, but
yeah, not new from this week. New for you.
Like the last month it's been out or something.
Yeah, the 30th anniversary Mustang. That's neat.
Oh yeah, John, I showed him this too. Typhon.
Oh, the rarest A-arms in the world. They exist.
Yeah.
That's why I told him to resell them for 10 times.
Yeah, really.
I was still running it the other day when I put the 20 on it. The A-arm still, it's just a little bit wiggly. I put a zip tie through it and I ran it. But yeah, no, I got.
I did post a link a little higher than the Kyosho. I can post it again. But
Matt's on a phone, I think.
I'm not on your email list. I don't get your emails.
Oh no, I usually send you a private message. That's true. I can put you on the email list.
Sure.
I told Matt that in a comment this week that's the best way to join in is to try to get on the email lists. Because he's on a phone, and that's probably what, even if you send a link, he might have to turn off YouTube first and then get the link. And
yeah. Are you guys, any of you, on Discord? Because on Discord I can post a link on Discord also, and you guys can go see it there, or you can go on my Facebook page, on the Tank RC Facebook page, and you can find the link there to also join. I used to put it on Google Plus, but Google Plus is no more.
What's up, Richie?
Hey, hi, Stika guys.
Hey, Ricky.
How you doing?
Hey, Richie.
How are you doing?
I've just been finishing doing a short video of the world's most expensive RC car.
I saw that pop up.
Just wait till you open it.
You gotta close your YouTube.
Hang on.
Bon.
No, I've not got it open.
Okay, you okay now?
Must have been Kagan because he's he's.
Yeah, no, I've not got it open now. I made sure I had it turned off. Yeah, yeah.
So
But if you want to get on, real quick, you can post your email address in the chat. I'll grab it and then I can delete it right after, and I can send you a quick email to join in. So people are trying to get in.
What were you talking about, Richie? The world's most expensive RC car.
Oh, the world's yeah. I've done a short video on it. You'll have to watch it. It's just too fun. Well, I had to record it about 3 times because I was just laughing so hard. You'll see why when you watch it.
All right.
The spur gear, which I've got the same spur gear that they show in the video in the garage. You'll have to watch it to see what I mean.
Yeah.
So what's everybody been up to? How's the weather with everyone? Warmer?
Slightly. It's like 1 degree Celsius today.
Yeah.
It's been pretty warm out here. I've just been procrastinating. Haven't put a video up since Friday chat.
Right.
How cold did you say it was, John?
1 degree in Celsius. What's that? Like 8 something? I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit.
Ouch.
We still have snow. We still have quite a bit of snow laying around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, our snow actually disappeared and the mud dried up too.
Yep.
Oh, really?
It was real windy this week here.
Yeah, yeah.
So Matt and Ken, I both sent you an email. BLX Matt, you can delete that email, that message if you want now, your email. I can't delete it for some odd reason. I don't know why. And hi, Harsky Voodoo. I'm not sure if I told you hi earlier. Breaking Silence is also in here. BLX just joined us. That's Matt.
What's up, Matt?
What's up, Evo?
Not much, man. Not much. Just hanging out.
Been watching you guys. Nervous to jump on this thing.
Why? It's a hangout, bro.
Never did
Yeah.
it before.
It's easier every time.
So which body is that one, John?
The Kong head.
Oh, okay.
Hoping to have it done for this coming Tuesday. The chassis all done and running. I still have to glue the tires and stuff and then paint the body. So it's operational.
Right? Did you do 4-way steer or did you just do 2-wheel?
No, just 2-wheel. So
Yeah.
operational. Took the easy way out.
Oh, it's still fun like that.
Yeah, I was just like driving around here on my little concrete floor in the basement, and it rotates around quite nice, even without rear steer. Like it pitches around nicely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did put a 12 turn in it instead of the 27, so that might help.
Oh, man.
Ken is joined us also. I saw him earlier. Oh, there he is.
Yep, I'm here.
Great.
What's up, Cat?
Hi, Ken.
Hello.
Now, Ken, on the picture that you sent me, looks like your shocks were backward on your E-Revo, so you might have to switch that around.
Yeah, I probably put them in backwards.
That's custom.
That's probably why the cap popped out.
Yeah, I did the same thing for the back whenever I changed the shock weight oil and it popped, but I had that one fixed.
Okay.
That's the slightest thing. I often put if I've got the tires up of the car, I often know that anybody else put the tire on the wrong way round. I mean, like 30 seconds posted in a video, somebody's up going, your tire's on the wrong way round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had someone catch me with my Rustler 4x4 front tires running backwards.
Yeah.
I saw someone posted on Axio about his Dynahead that he had one of the tires on wrong.
Oh yeah.
But it's very easy to do though, because I've got mine on like one of those little pivot turntables. So if you undo the two tires from one side and then spin it round, it's very easy to put them on the bench, thinking you're in the right order. But then when you put them back on, they're not.
Yeah. Did you work on the suspension on Fortec?
Oh yeah, it appears to be riding better. I'm hopefully going to give it a try over the next couple of days. But I think now it's sitting higher. It seems less like. Well, I've been a little bit of testing the limit area that I've got, but it's not showing that tendency to want to blow over again. So fingers crossed, because it's got a faster speed pinion on there now. So should good for high. I'm thinking high 90s, maybe 100 out of it. So we'll see.
Ooh.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, but when it gets up, because it was running absolutely rock solid, and you just give it full throttle and it just hooks up, stays straight as can be, and glued to the ground. And then I changed those damn shocks, and then the thing just bang, turning over. But yeah, I've put the original front shocks back on now, so it seems to be sitting a bit better, riding higher.
You're gonna use the new body or the old body?
I'm tempted to try with the old body to start with.
Yeah.
See how it goes, and if it's showing any signs of lifting or not. And if it's not lifting with that, then I'll try it with the new body again.
Right.
But I've been trying to play around with it, make it sit a bit lower, but it just can't get it. It's hard up against the top of the shock arms on the front, so I can't get it to sit any lower. Although it would look, it's obviously designed for a different car to that. But I've got a spare body which I'll like cut around, and it's just got two cutouts for the shock towers to pop up. I've tried that on it, and it's still not sitting ideally at all. John's looking very industrious there.
Yeah, I go to work on these calls.
Did you guys see T-Bone Racing power to tower brakes?
Yeah, it looks
For
pretty
Arma?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
they had that out before, like well before the official part, though.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's so sophisticated.
No, what I don't understand about theirs is where it ties into the towers, like on either end, how it works. I put it in order for all the parts to build the stock part, the new part.
Yeah, me too.
V4.
I didn't know that. The V4s is 550, and
Yeah, they're all the
instead
same
of
price.
500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the old stuff's not available anymore on Horizon Hobby either.
So I was watching my local hobby shop to see what happened, and they kept the prices on the old ones the same, and the new ones are up to $7.59 Canadian now.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Yeah, because I asked JJ Customs when they were getting them in, but they've still got some of the V3 ones to offload as yet. But of course, the thing being, they're going to be slower selling, aren't they? Because people are going to be wanting the V4 ones.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, if you guys want a nice nut driver there, get this ACA nut driver.
Yeah, where'd you get that?
It's really cool, and it's light as a feather. Like, you don't believe how light this thing is, because it's all
It's got speed holes.
but it's really cool because you do get a 5.5 and a 7, and the only thing you have to do is just flip it like that, and then you got a 7mm driver, and then you just like this. Now you got a 5.5.
Better my set thing.
Hey,
The thing being as well, Tank, on there with those holes in it, you can cut a length that you can just attach it to your worktop with a length of wire, so you don't lose it.
what's that? How?
With the holes cut in it as well, you can put a length of wire in it and attach it to your worktop, so you don't lose
length
it.
of wire, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's surprising how light this is. Like, it's all aluminum, but it's very light. It's kind of cool.
Travis RC is.
Hey, PK, how you doing? Phil RC's there in the chat also. Travis RC, send us the link. Tank. I need an email.
Oh yeah, see, you're right. They're telling gone up to me V4 1549 and the Typhon at 479. That's the Typhon is at 479 in JJ Customs for the V3 one.
Oh yeah, for the V3.
I think quite a few shops have been offloading them at 4. You can pick them up from 449. I think it's 449 on Amazon for the V3 one.
The new one, the V4s are still there. MSRP is 479.
Yeah.
US. I think that's the one that they didn't raise the price on that one. The other ones went up $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this one for $3.99.
Oh, sweet.
That's good.
Yeah.
You got your Italian for $3.99?
Yeah, every time I walk in to buy crap, the kids are wanting to slash since Christmas. His birthday was the 16th. He went originally to buy slash. We walked before 5.
You're breaking up.
And then I went back. Her birthday was she told me this.
It's hard to hear you, Matt. It's hard to hear you. Talking to the mic more.
Yeah.
I've been fucking out with the armor. I've had a chance to buy anything else.
Yeah, it does beg the question on the armors why that center is, why they've not done anything with the center when it's exactly the same of the skin as the Typhon is.
Yeah.
Does make you wonder if they're bringing out something 1/5 scale. I was thinking like an X-Max competitor, but it makes you wonder if they're going to bring out like a 1/5 scale Senton.
Yeah, that's what the rumor was around Christmas time. They're saying that.
But even if they did, they could have 3 Sentons or 4. I mean, they've got their 10th scale, they've got the 8th scale, which is really also a 10th scale, but with 8th scale parts. And then I don't know. It's weird. They've never been afraid to have more than one Senton in the market before.
No, but it's just odd the way they've upgraded every other 6S car with all the new kit, like the brace and the slider and the sliding gear change, and they've not upgraded the Senton.
Yeah, it is very odd. And their official statement is it's its own truck. It's fine the way it is. And I'm thinking it's the exact same thing underneath. Like it's the same as all the others. Why did it not get the part? I don't know. Doesn't make much sense.
So I put the link to the nut driver in the thing.
Rest of the line?
In the chat, I put a link for the nut driver. Some people were asking for it, so.
Nice.
Oh, I managed to. I was bashing the armor granite the other day, and I've managed to. The rear battery, the strap holding the 2 straps on it, holding the rear one, has actually snapped part of the chassis out and come loose, and the center drive shaft got a huge crack down the middle of it. Wow.
Ooh, crap, the drive shaft.
It's only front wheel drive at the minute. I was thinking it was the center diff that had blown. And then when I got it back, I looked at it. I could see it was like somebody was still turning at the back. And then I thought, well, I shouldn't be able to see anything turning at the back. There's a gap in the shaft. So I'm now wondering if anybody knows if they do an aluminum one or not.
Yeah, that would be nice. But then they wouldn't be able to work on it easy because it wouldn't have the spring in it.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if somebody makes them like an aluminum one, Steve, with a spring in it. That'll be stiffer, but
yeah, that would be cool.
Have you seen one? Do they make one yet?
No, that's what I was asking. Does anybody know if they make one or not?
Yeah,
I haven't seen one.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you don't even want to ask what I was doing to break that. But that wheelie bar mod I did fit in the Traxxas Rustler wheelie bar. That survived like 20 feet straight up in the air, comes straight back down on the wheelie bar, end down, and the wheelie bar's absolutely fine.
What, on a Rustler?
I know I put that I fitted the Rustler 4x4 wheelie bar to the back of the Granite, so it's got one that flexes. That mod I did about a couple of months back. And somebody said
Yeah.
it's durable. Well, I've done like a test of it in a video, and I called it like modified wheelie bar test. Because in one bit, it comes down from best part of 20 feet up, and it comes straight down on the wheelie bar. And just drives off with it. Yeah. I have a feeling, though, that the shock may have gone down the chassis, and that's probably what broke the drive shaft.
This one I got on the big rock. It's broke, but I just took the some zip ties and everything don't move. It's solid. But I like the wheelie bar on the Rustler. It's got a lot of flex. You can come down on it pretty much any angle, and it's gonna just bounce back up.
Yeah, well, somebody questioned when I did this mod, said, "Oh, how durable is that going to be?" But if you sit in the well, I'll get the video out the next day or so. But yeah, I couldn't believe it took that landing and stayed in one piece. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the same one we've had since December, and it's got one small crack in it.
My son broke his wheelie bar on his Wrestler 4x4.
Yeah, mine's broken too, but I'm still using it with the crack through it.
Wow.
Where did it break at?
Right up at the top.
Right on the edge of one of the ovals on mine.
Yeah, right above the R. You can see it there.
Huh.
Yeah, I think that's where my son's is broke too.
But that's 3 months of kicking the crap out of this thing.
I have one here to replace it. And wheelie bar for the E-Revo, but I haven't put it on yet.
Oh, yeah.
So the E-Revo just have a couple wheels underneath the wing, like the Notorious does?
They're pretty. Yeah, it has the wheels, but it's kind of adjustable where you can adjust the angle for the degree of wheelie you want to do.
Oh, okay.
3 different adjustable angles.
Party mode or full party mode?
And it can clip off and on whenever you want it. And you push in the clip and it comes off.
Can you hear me better now, Steve-O?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's
But yeah, they the one I have on the Stampede, it just seems to come down like when you hit a jump, the thing is just dangling like all the time. Like don't really like that. Unless you put zip ties on it and keep it from dropping all the time.
Yeah, but I had the original Granite, and I fit, and that didn't come with the wheelie bar, the original one. You had to buy it as a separate kit, but it's exactly the same as the one that's still on there. But I think the first time I used it, went out. First time I went over a jump, landed on the back of it, snapped because it's got no flex in it.
Yeah. Yep, the Big Rock did the same thing. Broke on like one of the first times it landed on it, snapped
I
it.
think I said to you it would break. I think that was the first thing you said, a bust, wasn't it, on there?
Yeah.
I think the reason we haven't broken ours yet is because we had it in the all the way up position.
Yeah.
We never lowered it.
Yeah, it's if it comes down at like 90 degrees to the ground. If you come down like halfway through a rotation and land on that back because it's got no flex, something will just snap on it.
Right.
Honey Lulu's in the chat.
Yeah, she was talking about going live soon. I'm monitoring Wayne Kibler's YouTube to make sure we don't miss it. Oh, she's saying that you can't go live anymore, but I still have the... Come on. It doesn't want to focus.
Okay.
I still have the live icon on my phone. Maybe it's an app.
She's saying you gotta have 1,000 subs now.
What? Really?
I thought I read that.
I wouldn't doubt it. That way,
I
people
got
get as many
41.
easy hours.
Wow.
So you got to have 1,000 subs to do live streams.
I wonder if that's something they changed.
Must have,
Well,
'cause that
they're
would be
trying on the
wonderful.
computer right now to see if they can go live on the computer.
Yeah, I've got like I said, I've got a gardening channel with about 700 subscribers on there, and I was looking at that earlier on today, and I think the options on that have changed.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's
That's a lot of
all
gardens.
money, I'm sure.
That's good.
Yeah, it gets like a stupid amount of views, but it's making me no money because it's not over the. It easily qualifies on the watch time, but because I've never focused on the subs on it, and that was like probably doing better than the car one was.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But then Americans spend more on grass and yard work than they do on full-size autos. According to if you Google what do
Yeah, they
Americans
spend more paying other people to do it.
yeah, if you Google what Americans spend, the top 10 the top 10 amount of money that people spend in America, and I think number 2 is lawns and yard.
Wow.
No, I'm logged on with my phone. I'm logged on to my son's account, my YouTube son's account, and he's got like 40 subs, and I still have the live button there. That's odd.
But then something I don't know if they've been playing around with stuff earlier because I do those like you can put a post in up in YouTube as well, and earlier on the post option wasn't in there.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me post either.
Yeah, it was in Safari, and then I went into Chrome, and it was on there, and I posted. So obviously fiddling around with something.
That's weird.
So I tried going live with it, and I did get the message that your channel does not meet our updated eligibility requirement for mobile live streaming.
Really?
You can still
How do
stream
they
with your
expect you to
webcam
get-
or broadcast software.
Yeah, you're just supposed to get famous.
Get subs if you're not going on live and meeting people and shit.
I think they're destroying YouTube.
What are?
Yeah, they're not helping. I don't think so. Well,
There's a lot of people taking advantage of the lives too.
Yeah.
Just going on and wasting people, wasting a lot of memory for YouTube on their servers.
Hey, John, what do you got plans for your raid? Did you put the extra speed, axle beep tubes, like the beep tubes?
I've done nothing.
I just ordered a bunch of shit for mine, so
It's 100% stock, and I was just wondering if it's. I don't know. I was just thinking the other day, like, I wonder if I should sell it because I'm not so sure I'm going to pour a bunch of money into it because I cannot use it at competitions, and I'm starting to learn. Like, I really have the most fun when I can run a vehicle at an event, and that has a chassis that's not really event legal. So thinking about it, I've always wanted to make it a mud truck, but I think I might just throw some big like mud style tires on it and then have some fun with it stock.
Yeah. Run it at Advanced Flaws.
What's that?
You can run it at the Sims. At the Sims.
Well, yeah, that's just because Frank would let it slide, I guess. But
no way, no more. That's it. You're cut off.
No cheater tires.
I'm gonna bring my Summit.
Yeah, right.
Your Summit.
Well, I've got the TRX4.
Have any of you guys ever used these ProLine body mount?
Yeah, I got them on my Monster Slash.
That was the only kit they had at the hobby store was a Slash, and I thought maybe I could convert it, but I'm having a hell of a time with these Arma body mounts. It's not even close.
I don't know. I'd have to look at it, see what.
I never really understood the point of a monster.
See if there's a way to fix it.
I came
Right
real
at the
close to
time you do a
buying that
backflip,
TRX4
the hood
kit,
pop right out.
and I was thinking if I do that, I would sell the race, but I didn't do it. So race isn't for sale yet.
Well,
still
Yeah,
end
the,
up in
the
the
beef
actual part.
tubes. The beef tubes are like $40 a set, and if you get the extra speeds, they're like $10 a piece. So
So,
20 bucks to get you a set.
I'm not even that familiar with it. Where what that does, I'd have to. So it's gears in the axle that make it faster.
No, it's like a stainless steel sleeve that goes inside of the axles to strengthen them, so
Okay.
your axle won't snap if your drive shaft goes through it. So it protects the drive shaft, and then basically it makes your axle not be able to snap.
There's a weak spot in those axles where the two screws go through to bolt the trailing arms on.
On the Wraith, on the 60 axles.
Yeah, on
Yes.
the AR-60 axles. Yep.
Okay.
There's two screws that go right through the axle and more or less divide the axle into thirds.
Okay.
There's naps there.
But it all depends how you drive it.
Oh,
My
yeah.
Wraith does not have those. My Wraith does not have those, and I never put them on, and my son never broke them. That's because I don't use it to jump.
I was going to say, Tony swears by them, but Tony,
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah. So if you're going to be very rough on it and like jump off of cliffs and do some really weird stuff with the Wraith, you will need a beefy tube. It's just a sleeve that goes into it inside, and yeah, exactly.
So what's the weak part? These screws up here?
Over to the right, those two screws that go through the axle.
These ones here?
Where the trailing arms mount. Yep.
Yeah, and on the other side also, just before your shock are attached.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, where the shocks attach. Okay.
Yeah, on the long part of the shaft.
Yeah.
On the other side.
So with the
No, not that side. I meant on the other wheel.
On the
other
inside.
wheel.
Yeah.
So there's the long. You see how the shaft is much longer on that side?
Okay. Yes.
Right where the shock screws are.
Yes.
That's where it breaks.
Okay.
Well, see, the beef tubes, you get a long one for the right side and then a short one for the other side.
Okay.
It just turns your axle more beefy, and it puts a lot of good weight on the. They come in either stainless steel or brass. Depends how much you want to pay.
Yeah.
Well, what's the part that makes it go faster in the axles?
Wouldn't make it go faster.
Diff gears.
People saying there's some speed part or something.
Change your diff gears.
Excess
Overdrive
speed.
gears.
That's a company. The other company that makes them is Excess Speed, something like that.
Extra speed.
Oh, it's extra speed beef tubes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But if you want more speed,
should it be a challenge that I try and break that before I upgrade it, or what?
No, they're expensive. Apparently, Tony tried to buy the axles. They're like $70.
No, if you break it, it wrecks the whole axle.
I have two of those axles in my bucket list here. In my buckets here. If ever you break one, let me know. I got two spares.
I think he was buying built axles, but still.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because 90% of the time when you do break them, you actually bend the shaft, the long shaft. You bend it, and then you have to replace it. So.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Ken. Thanks for jumping in.
Take it easy, Ken.
See you, Ken.
Body reamer time, body reamer.
Yeah.
And there's not much of that.
Never do this before I paint, but I'm doing it this time because I want to see it on the chassis.
Yeah, it's better to do it before.
Yeah, I always look at it.
Because you line up everything, you make sure everything is fine before painting.
I'm thinking about doing one of those Arma inside-outside paint jobs soon.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So Shepard, she's all working now?
Yeah, there was a bearing blowout, and like all the bearings were seized on it, but I just repaired it also.
Okay.
The bearings in the rally.
Cool.
Are you gonna paint it the box art, John?
Oh, Wayne must have got the video going because he's gone live.
So what's the name brand of that RC that you got that new video coming out? When is it coming out?
It's out. The video's out now. Right, Richie?
Richie?
Oh, what the
Yeah.
Most
Is that
expensive
video
RC.
out yet for that?
expensive one? Yeah, it went live at 7:15. Yeah.
Oh,
It's got some quite humorous bits in there, to my mind, anyway.
let's go see that. World most expensive RC car.
Wait till you see the price of the spur gear.
Price of the spur gear?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me present.
Wayne's live now too, Francois.
Oh, Wayne's live? Oh,
Yep,
I guess
Richie's
we'll
saying
wait
he's
for this
live
one then. Wayne Kibler. Come on. Oh, there they are. Oh. He's got the Glamis.
You got a Glamis. Man, that thing gets around.
It's a 4.
Black and red ramp is going to look really nice on. Oh, yeah, we'll get the black and red ramp.
Honey dip the Glamis.
Yeah, we're going to definitely use that. That's going to be really super cool.
Can you guys hear her?
Yeah.
Sparkly. It needs to say RC Bachelor Boy with puffy letters.
They got to put sparklings on it.
Yeah, some sparkly. Oh, we're going to enjoy running. He said he hopes we enjoy running it and showcasing his atmosphere. Of course we are. We're going to love to do that. It's going to be nice. Yeah, hold on. Ooh, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, those two are fun. They're a fun couple. She's gonna drive it like she stole it.
They did a very good video entry. Reverse steer.
Yeah.
They followed each other down. They're not taking into account that when they got to the end, that one of them was going to turn back around the other way, straight into the other one.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was very funny.
They should honey dip that car, or the bottom of it or something.
Right.
Or the A-arms. Take it apart. Take the A-arm and honey dip the A-arm.
What is she going to do to it?
They're just going to drive it around.
Just drive it and jump it. That's what they were showing the ramps. They're going to send it.
Drive it, jump it.
They're going to ramp it.
We're going to ramp it.
Yeah.
Ramping.
We're going to do a ramping video.
Yeah, they've been watching the LC Sailors, obviously.
RC Basher Boy's there. Travis RC also. So I just wrote down here, you're live on RC Talk.
Nice. Go said hashtag send it. Steve-O. That's your hashtag send it.
313 send it.
313 send it? Okay, hold on. 313.
We got some oil filled shots for that GP was, and they sent me just 2 of them. I emailed them. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with 2 shocks?
Right,
Like, oh, my associate must have messed it up. We'll send you another 2.
What's the story on that? Was it supposed to come with oil originally, or you asked for an upgrade?
No, I told them the car was all right, but it was too damn bouncy. I said, you got oil-filled shock upgrades? And they said, yeah, we have GP Toys oil-filled shock. And I'm like, well, send them. And they're like, yeah, no problem. And then I told them also that I broke the wing on it, and they said they'd send me a new wing.
Cool.
They got
in a way.
shirts.
Nice. I should talk to these reps more. They reach out to me, and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then I always forget to ask them for other things.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying to hit people up. Usually it's just them hitting me up. I don't know where to find a spot to contact them.
Hey, Earl. How you doing, Earl?
Oh yeah, I've never really been able to like cold call a rep. It's always been they've reached out to me first.
Right.
Have you noticed these Chinese ones as well all have a name which is obviously not their own name?
Yeah.
So
emails from and then it's telling, you know, Annabelle. That's not really a name, isn't it?
yeah. Aaron has a question here. Aaron Corrigan has a question. So what does everyone think about the new Arma 6S lineup?
We've
So
talked
you
about that
guys
for the
have
last
one?
Version 4.
We talked about that for the last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very good changes, particularly the gear change, that slide out thing, because I don't know about anybody else, because they use red Loctite on the version 3 Armors. And
Yes,
I've gone through 3 of them where I've had to cut a slot using my Dremel in the bottom to put a screwdriver in there to undo the mount. So that's a big plus on there. Yeah.
That's good. They're listening to customers' issues.
Well, I'm impressed they did the tower-to-tower brace and the motor mount. Those are excellent changes. And then the other stuff is just, you know, Horizon got involved, so they had to do what Horizon wanted, which, yeah, you know, whatever. But it's pretty darn good.
I'm not worried about selling my version 3s to get a version 4.
Yeah, well, I have version 2s, so I was already buying some version 3 parts, and now I'm going to buy some version 4 parts. Mine's going to be like a hybrid 2.7.
That's how they're supposed to be through the years, you know. Just make it better as you go.
Well, yeah, that's what I will. That is the best thing about Arma, is that they're doing that. It's the only brand that I know of where they keep it backwards compatible for the parts, which is excellent.
Yeah, for now they're doing that, but I don't know how long they're going to do that. It is cool that they are.
Until somebody buys them from Horizon.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've been doing it for almost 5 years now. It's pretty good. I mean, eventually they might want to change the chassis or whatever, but I don't know. I think they've got a long way to go still on that same architecture. It's probably going to continue to be revised for a few more years.
Taurus doesn't have a tower-to-tower brace, does it? Just the Outcast.
The which?
The Italian.
It's tower-to-tower, but
they all did except for the buggy. The buggy didn't.
Yep.
The Taurus got one.
Yep.
Okay, so then they changed that tactic remote to the Spectrum.
Yeah, that's the downside.
Yeah, garbage.
I got a question. What tires should I run for racing a slash 4x4?
It all depends on your terrain.
Yeah, what are you racing on? Dirt?
SMCs or street?
Dirt.
Is it clay? Is it dirt? Is it loose dirt? Is it packed dirt? Like it could be a lot of different things.
Loose dirt. Pretty loose dirt.
AKA, they're pretty good on specifying which tires are good for what type of dirt. You know that. Hey?
Proline is too. They got some videos on YouTube that shows every tire and what they're good on. And
I wish they had a tire chart a little more like AKA's tire chart, but still.
Yeah,
everybody.
That's where I saw the tire chart.
That's a good tire chart.
I was thinking Proline Gladiators.
I'm not sure of that one, the Proline Gladiators. I can pull it up.
Their dirt tire.
Am I the only one not to be thinking when somebody puts on a comment and they're like, "What are the best tires to get for my car?" I'm so tempted just to put round ones.
Rubber
with foam.
Well, it's just like people asking, "What's the best tires for my crawler?"
Yeah.
That's one that you could answer a wrong one,
Yeah.
because I have stock tires on my SCX10 for years, and I love them. They never had any problem with it. People hate them, but I liked it. It's a taste. It's what you like. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've got like a huge like selection of tires that I've accumulated, but I'm kind of reluctant to change them unless unless they're not up to the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, four-wheel steering is cool on trucks also. That's what Phil Coerce is saying. I have it on one truck, and I like four-wheel steering. Oh, Archie Basher Boy is in the house.
You got a cold too.
Yeah, he's got a bad cold. Hey, so do I. Hey, join the club. JP Slayer, good get well soon. Archie Basher, Green Frog. Gee, the comments are just going too fast.
All right.
RRC saying, Steve OD, did you see my message on Facebook?
Who did?
RLRC. He's saying, did you see his message on Facebook?
No, not yet. Not yet. I haven't been on Facebook.
It was a reminder.
Oh, okay.
So you started a new Facebook page and you haven't been on in a week.
Yeah.
Sound like me. How's your cold coming along, Steve? You still fighting it?
It was fucking, what's it called? Migraines today, all day.
Yeah.
So I was in bed most of the day.
In the dark?
Yeah, in the dark.
That'll do it.
Next week, I should be doing RC talk from Las Vegas in my hotel room.
Oh.
Good for you.
Fancy.
Yeah. Just for RC talk, I'm going to have to bring a laptop with me.
You should gamble, hit the craps tables or something.
Okay. It's either that I bring a laptop or I give my password to John, and then John hosts RC talk for me, one or the other. Where is John? He's there. He's playing with his monster truck here in the basement.
Yep.
Pretty quick.
It's Konghead doing donuts with Konghead.
Yeah. SN slide now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works pretty good. Anyway.
Cool.
I'm happy with it.
What server do you use, John? Those Amazon ones?
What's that?
What the servos did you use for it?
Something I just had laying around on an old high-tech something or other servo.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's not the fastest. Like, I don't know.
It's strong enough to move the wheels.
Oh, yeah. To me, it's a good one to use.
Yeah.
Zoom up on.
It's torquey. Anyway, so yeah, I just need to paint up the body and then decide how I want to do the tires, because I figured I'm going to run this in the wet a lot, so I wanted to completely seal the tires. So I did put tape over the holes, and then I realized that, well, I forgot to wash the rims and the tires first, so I should do that. And then, so I'm going to have to like redo the tires again, but they're currently not glued. So I don't know. I need to look up if that's a good idea or not. Is it better to just have holes so you can fling the water out, or should I try and completely seal them totally?
I would seal them because first, water won't get in it, and also you'll be able to float on the water with all those tires.
Mm-hmm.
Air filled.
Right, like Honey Lulu's did.
Yeah.
And worst comes to worst, they do fill up. You can always poke holes in them later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyway, that's ready to go.
Cool. Travis RC says, I got glue my tire holes. So you put hot glue. Yeah, hot glue in the tire holes. That works.
No.
What's fun, what's fun with using hot glue is that if you don't like it in the future, you can just heat it up and poke something in it, and you got a hole again. Hot glue is very easily removed.
Yeah, I was wondering about like weight and rotating, balancing and stuff. But so I put a super tiny piece of Gorilla Tape clear on either side of the hole, on the inside and outside of the rim for now. But I don't know. But so right now, but this is before I even glue them. If I compress these down, like they won't blow back up again. So it's a pretty good seal. But if that happens after I glue them, you're kind of screwed. Anyway, so I don't know. But the reason why I want to try and seal these more than anything I've ever done before is because I'm almost wanting to see if this will run as like a boat. Because I remember the first time Honey Lulu drove for Konghead, she like went in some pretty deep water and it floated.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, that's pretty cool that you could like drive it through the wet and it'll float on top. So yeah. So I put like marine grease through when I put the clamshell of the chassis together. I put marine grease around the whole seal so that I would try and keep as much water out as possible.
Cool.
Water's probably still going to get in there, but whatever. We'll see. See what happens.
Nice.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for having me.
Take it easy, man.
See you later,
Good
Trevor.
night.
See you later.
Steve, I'll see you tomorrow on your channel.
Okay, bud.
All right. See ya.
Sounds good.
If anyone knows of like a Unimog style body that would be appropriate size for this, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
That's my original idea, was a Unimog.
Get a 3D printed one done. Call staff and get into 3D. Hey?
You could. It would be really heavy and big, but yeah, you could.
It's not going to be that heavy.
Yeah, this thing's friggin' heavy as it is. It's all gears. It's ridiculously heavy.
40, I think it was 30 or 40 bearings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Steve, what was the name of that huge car, the RC one?
What was the name of what?
The name of that huge RC car, the one that's like 80 pounds in weight.
Oh, that's the Primal MT,
RC.
Laminator.
Oh, thanks. I was trying to look it up earlier and I couldn't remember the name of it for the life of me.
The 50cc?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Philco RC is asking, what color are you painting it, John?
It's probably going to be fairly dark. I'm thinking the main color is going to be a gunmetal gray. Might be like a blue to a gunmetal with a bit of my orange. I'm just going to use up the paints that I have. And then back it with silver like I usually do, so I can have the grill be silver and that type of stuff.
Cool.
I haven't quite figured out the scheme yet, but I am going to probably use those Konghead decals that it comes with, which I think they're kind of a yellowy color too. So something.
Blue and yellow, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably going to be mostly gunmetal gray.
You can pre-order that Primal thing now. 147 days until it comes out.
Not till August.
So I'm thinking the primary color is going to be, this is the gunmetal gray on the back of the Bagheera. So that's what it would end up looking like.
It's kind of people using that gunmetal.
What's that?
A lot of people using that gunmetal. It must be a nice color.
Yeah, it looks nice. I like it. Kind of, it's dark in the shade, but brightens up in the light.
It catches well in the light, John. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Tamiya paint. Yeah.
It's metallic too. A lot of people don't mention that. It's got metal flakes in it.
Maybe that's what it is. You can't really see it on camera.
All right.
Color's a hard choice for a body.
So back to this video.
Subaru?
I don't know. It's the world's most expensive RC car.
Honda NSX GT.
Can I put the audio on?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
1-to-1.
Is that music from YouTube?
Not sure on that one. It was a while ago I recorded that one.
I'll bring the music down for now. There we go.
Has Richie discovered the world's most expensive RC car?
Wait till you see this bird here.
Just too funny for words. I was looking for it in the market for a new RC car, so I searched on Amazon under RC cars, and then I filtered it by price high to low. And just check out the top ones of these guys here.
Oh yeah.
One thing, this HGO Racing spur gear on it, I'm tempted to sell mine because I've actually got a brand new one of those sat in the garage. But the minute I sold it, $244. I'm on eBay tonight, I'm telling you. Tommy and Lancer, $4,267, but you haven't seen anything yet, guys. Here we have Yokohama Kit Kat, $4,654. Anyway, straight to the matter in question, guys. $12,500 or thereabouts for the Tamiya Porsche 911 GT kit. Wow. But when it hands down is then here on 70 grand, Tamiya 110 NSX Concept GT. I do wonder if anybody actually clicks on this to go and order one on it. It says free shipping, but no, it usually ships within 1 to 3 weeks. If I was spending that kind of money, you'd expect somebody to carry that around your house wherever you were in the world the next day. But the bargain of them all, guys, on here, we have a 3900 kV brushless motor and 60 amp ESC. $6,000, and they charge $199 shipping for it. I almost wish I had the money to just click on it and order one and see what the demand cost. It's free to go and search on that on Amazon. There you are at the top right hand corner. Stock price, high to low, and the RC cars. Anyway, guys, sorry, just a bit of fun, but I thought I'd just answer.
Sorry. I just couldn't resist when I saw it on there. I've got nobody believe it if not.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I wonder what the even if someone accidentally buys it, they're gonna ask for a refund or do like a chargeback or something. I don't understand how that makes anybody money.
Nobody buys it. Like the prize unboxings or the black or the dark web unboxings or whatever.
Buy one, do an unboxing, and then send it back after a refund.
Yeah.
Didn't get as many hits as I wanted. I want my money back.
Was that was on Amazon or
Gearbest? On Amazon.
Oh.
On Gearbest.
I don't know if they misplaced the dot or the comma or the cents, or it's really weird how they come up with some numbers sometimes for some prices.
Yeah, the most expensive one doesn't make sense in any decimal point. It's too. It's not.
That's true.
That 69 is way too cheap. 699 way too expensive.
Yeah. What somebody said here is they do them as placeholders. So while they're waiting for more stock to come in, so they don't lose the position in an Amazon. Get on there to do that. So he might be that does have merit, I would guess, in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're probably thinking nobody in their right mind would ever buy it. So they're safe.
If it do,
150 million the other week on the lottery, you would be tempted to click. I'd be tempted to click it if I just won that 150 million.
Right. Like Brewster's
I'd be buying the real NSX, not the Tamiya version.
Right.
Yeah, but John, you could buy 2 of those models for the price of the real
one. Really? Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna jump off. Appreciate you having me.
All right, Matt.
Frank, Regan.
Cool.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, bro.
Cool.
Later, guys. Thanks.
Have a good night.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks for jumping in.
So do you think I should bother washing these? Like if I've had a bad experience with not washing tires that I race with, and they come off all the time. But for something like this, I don't know if it would stick well enough if I don't, because I'd rather not have to disassemble them to wash them all. But I don't know.
Alcohol wipe or something to get in there. Good enough.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, just wipe it.
Over here, I could just give it a quick little zap with IPA.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
Because you haven't run it outside, so no dirt has gone inside or in the beads.
No, they're clean. It's mostly just the mold stuff you want to, or the manufacturing oils and stuff you want to get off of it.
You scuff your wheels before you glue them? I never have, but I've heard other people talk about it.
I have not, but that's probably yet another trick that I was not aware of.
Yeah, I usually don't either.
Glue anything. Good idea. One extra. Roughs the surfaces, they bond better together. Or put glue on both sides.
Stuffing the bead in the rim?
Yeah.
If you, yeah.
Okay.
Get one of those scouring pads. Nothing really abrasive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that makes it easy. Peel it back. Give her a spritz.
Nice.
There you go.
New video to come.
Save time washing and drying your tires. Just do this instead.
Yeah. Now do all the wheels except one, and on the last one do a video to explain this is the way I do it, and then you'll get some guys that says that's not the right way to do it. You always get those guys that tells you it's crazy. It's just like I did a video. It's pretty one of my most popular video, but the clutch upgrade for the Traxxas Slash to put the Revo clutch instead.
Okay.
And somebody just commented today, goes, you showed everything perfectly except one thing: how to take the clutch out of the truck. It's in the manual, but like, yeah, I guess I could.
Oh, yeah.
But it's so easy. Like there's two screws on top and 4 screws on the bottom. So maybe I should do a video just for him. How to remove the clutch in the Traxxas Slash 4x4. So James Swift is saying he's going to watch RC Voodoo's channel. Cool. Well, Earl, if you're looking for a 60 amp ESC, there's one here on Amazon there. It's pretty cool. It's just under $6,000.
Hey, Tank, you should go on Amazon.ca and see what the most expensive RC stuff is.
Should get them on chat. We should do it live. Get them on chat live and ask how many they've got in stock.
Yeah, that's true.
There's one on eBay for $26.
Oh, yeah?
Can't be as nice, though.
The Solons are here. Here's a 60 amp. It was only $14.
My girlfriend loves to shop, and she says the more expensive it is, the better quality it is.
Right? Exact same thing, but
I was surprised to see I think it was this week maybe, that Talbot got like a version 1 Cheetah, but it now has the highest amp combo motor ESC thing in it now. It's like active version 1 with like the speed stuff. It's pretty, I don't know.
Does it have a chassis brace or anything?
120 amp.
No, it has no other changes. It still has the same pivot balls in the rear. To me, that's the biggest problem with the Cheetah is it's got pivots in the rear. That's stupid.
Pop off all the time.
Yeah, it gets all wobbly. It is a good value truck, but it's certainly not dirt cheap, and I think there's better stuff out there for the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting that they've now gone back to kind of promoting their original body style. I always liked that original cheetah body. It looks great.
Right. E-Revo-esque.
That's the other one that looks more like the E-Revo. There's the Truggy version, the Speed 3 or whatever they call it. Kind of looks like a E-Revo to me. And the other one's more boxy.
Oh. Is the first one the orange and yellow one? Or
Orange and black, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the blue one, the blue and black.
Yeah, the blue one's the J3 Speed or whatever.
Gotcha.
Did you sell your cheetah, Richie?
Yeah. I replaced all the drive shafts with like uprated ones, which are because the stock ones were just like made out of baker foil. Because when I tried doing like standing backwards with it, that I got home and I noticed it wasn't driving very well, and the drive shafts literally get like about a centimetre curves in them.
Yeah.
And the front ones had got damaged the first time out when I just took out like not that hard a knock on the front when I landed from a jump, and I thought that doesn't seem quite right. It was getting a bit shaking from the front of the car, and the fronts had gone on curve, but their back ones just went with a power delivery from the car. But yeah, the strong ones seem fine.
You're talking about your the dog bones, the axles?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got a bow. They got a bow to them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, visibly. I mean, it was like curved like my glasses. It really was. It wasn't just like a little bit of vibration. It was like it's surprising it was still holding in there. Yeah. As soon as you try to give the car any throttle, because the vibration was just like the wheel wanted to skip along the ground because of the wheel shape.
Yeah. Wow.
But I mean, I ran it on 4S, and I mean, I think I hit 53 miles an hour on the 3S setup. And it'll take 4S on the ASD, but just trying to get the power down, no way, shape or form on 4S.
Mm-hmm.
Bonkers on 3S.
I got a question for you guys that lives in the U.S. I'm going to the U.S. Next week, and I wanted to know if I want to put a cell phone card in my iPad. Do I need a contract, or can I buy a cell phone, just a burner phone they call, or whatever? Can you buy that off any phone? Or do I need a contract to actually put a card in my iPad?
I don't know. I think you can buy a burner phone.
Does your iPad have a SIM slot?
Yes, it does.
Then you should be able to just go buy a prepaid SIM.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
And then you just pop the SIM in.
Okay, and with a prepaid SIM, you don't need to buy a contract. You're not a
contract.
No, you just it runs out whenever the money runs out, or you call in to top it up.
Okay. The next question: who has the better card for data rate in the States?
That I don't know.
Yeah, for Vegas, you're gonna have to look really.
Metro PC, PCS.
Talk wireless.
No, Steve. I think they mean in terms of. Are they meaning Tank? Are they meaning in terms of actual data speed? Because that would depend on where they're going to.
Well, no, it's who's got the best data plan. In other words, if I buy a card for $50 or $100, how many gigs can I download?
I'd be finding out. I'm not sure who's asked it, but I'd be finding out where they're going to first of all, because if they, depending on where they're going to, you can have the best data plan in the world, but if they ain't got the coverage, it's just going to be as slow as can be.
Okay.
But
check out like AT&T, Verizon.
Towns usually have free Wi-Fi, but I don't know how fast it would be.
Well, it's a cell phone, so if you're on 3G, you're on 3G.
Yeah. A lot of them, it's 3G up to a certain number of gigs a month, and then it kicks you down to a slower G rating.
Because I'm only gone for a week, and I just thought it'd be fun to have it on my iPad. That no matter where I am, I can just play my game or even call with the iPad or do whatever I wanted with it.
Sorry, Tank, I didn't realize it was for you. Sorry, I thought you were looking on the chat and seeing someone there. Sorry. Yeah. I would look and see who gets a good coverage in Vegas, because although in Central on the Strip, I would have thought pretty much everyone should give you good coverage.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like where I am, I was with AT&T, but when we moved to where we are in California now, there's just no coverage at all in the little valley where I am. So I've switched to Verizon. So
Yeah, I've heard good thing about Verizon. That's for sure.
yeah, I would think Central Vegas, you should be pretty much
I
all
think
right.
a lot of the prepaid stuff that has the best rates is like weird no-name stuff that you may not be familiar with, but you'll just have to try and ask around in the shops, like what's a good
If
coverage.
you go to Walmart, they have 4 or 5 different prepaid cards you can choose from. Really,
Yeah.
I would think you could probably pick something up in the airport when you get off the plane, though, as well. Because bear in mind, a lot of people flying to Vegas from international flights.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Well, T-Mobile has unlimited data, but I don't know how that would work on a prepaid situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, T-Mobile's another big one in the U.S. Cool. Well, it's 11:24. My throat is getting a little tired. I'm getting tired too on my medication for the cold. So we're going to cut this short, a little bit, about 10 minutes off the 2-hour mark. So thanks, guys, for coming in. Yeah, just a maniac just put the link for the most expensive RC.
You're going to get commission off of that one, Rich?
I was going to put the link to the video up, and then I didn't want to do that while we're live on there because that's don't want people going off this stream.
That's okay. Yeah, I know I can use Wi-Fi, but some places their Wi-Fi sucks. Not good. Like especially on the convention floor, the Wi-Fi, there's no Wi-Fi there. I usually tether it to my company phone. That works pretty good, but the boss gets mad when I use too much data on it. So that's why I figured, okay, if I buy a $30 card or a $50 card, then I'm covered for at least. I'm only there not even 5. Yeah, I'm there about 5 days, so.
Well, I worked for a while for Yellow Pages in the UK, and they had. It's at the time when they brought in the directory inquiry service. It was under BT at the time, and then it was denationalised. So all these other directory inquiry services sprang up. So you could just phone up and say, like, I want the number for my main hobbies in Chico, and they'd give you the number, or they'd say, or can we connect you? And it was like about £1 a minute. Well, I wasn't paying the bill. So you just get like, just connect me, because if you're in the car or you're walking on the street, it's far easier than taking the number down. So the bill must have just been astronomical.
Wow. Cool. So let's do a round table. We're gonna say goodbye. Green Frog RC, you're the first one.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks for jumping in. Richie.
Night, guys.
Thanks for jumping in, Richie. Really appreciate it. John.
Okay, bye everyone. Thanks for watching.
Have fun with your tires, John.
Yeah, I got glue all over my hands already.
Scottzilla. Scottzilla, your turn.
See you guys next time. Hopefully tomorrow night.
Yeah. Steve O.D.
All right. Thanks for having me, Frank. See you guys tomorrow.
Cool. Thank you. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot for jumping in. Really appreciate it. People here in the window might stick around and chit chat a little bit longer about other things that we can't really chat about on live. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night or next week. See you all in Vegas, hopefully. Stop broadcast.